The lead hand will be low and then the rear hand will be high. Right? This is how we're gonna start. So say for example, you're doing your job and it's time to escort somebody out. As we approach in this manner, one hand high, one hand low, this does two things. One, it gives him something to focus on that's split, so the hands are not together. Two, you have a hand to defend yourself. So if this guy's like, I'm gonna take this guy down, we have the ability to hit an underhook, for example, to prevent the takedown. So it's from a defensive, offensive position. It looks a little bit silly, but the reality is, hey man, take it easy. One hand's high, one hand is low. Okay. When you make contact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give a little shove onto the shoulder. When we make contact, we're expecting him to regain his balance. So as I feel you come back into me, we're gonna contact with the head, and then we're gonna change hands. So because the left hand in this case was low, we're then gonna switch hands and then redirect. So the head is now in the opposite direction. Make sense so far? Yeah. All right, so, hey man, take it easy, I don't want any trouble. Put hands on him, he starts to fight back. We're gonna push, redirect, and then as we get closer to him, what I want is to pull his hand. So right now we got a hold of his wrist, I'm gonna pull in this direction. As we're driving him forward, we're expecting him to posture up and regain his balance. Good. As he does, then we can get into the 2-on-1 position. Right, this is what we're after, and we'll stop right here. Okay. So all together, I'll do it one more time. Hey man, take it easy, I don't want any trouble. I push into you, I feel that resistance. Redirect, change, and then find the wrist, get to 2-on-1 position, and we'll stop there. Yeah. So watch my feet. So I push into you, athletically, right? I push in, he counters. I open up my hips, the lead hand is now gonna do a handoff, because right now you're being nice to me, you're standing here. We can expect some sort of retraction. Either he's gonna posture up or pull away. So when he does, see how that switch that feet? So turn, and now. As we guide him, and we start to feel him posture up, yep, so go ahead, posture up. I can feel that. And as I do so, the hand and the hips are gonna switch. So I'm gonna do a handoff. And as we do, we can strike from here, right? But with the drill, what I'm trying to get us comfortable with is putting his head off of the center line. So anytime his head is outside of his center of gravity, he's gonna be off balance. And so we start with a little shove, or even just a touch and a push, like a bully, right? We push, he drives in, redirect. He postures up, redirect. And then we go get the hand kick. He pushes back, guide, elbows down, he postures up. This motion, the two hands are gonna bypass each other. So as I start to feel him posture up, and he may even be flailing, he might be like taking a swing at me. As this happens, I protect my chin by ducking my chin down, and then the shoulder comes up. Right? So without a training partner, guide him, he postures up, the shoulder protects the chin.
So it's more just a pivot than it is like a
correct.
Big sweeping side step.
So here's the thing. I push, you're off balance a little bit, you regain your balance. I push, off balance a little bit. As I start to guide him, we can guide him, and then now we can look to trip him, we can look to do all sorts of things, but we're guiding him in that direction with our feet. So say for example, the guy gets desperate, so again, you push me, pushes back, you put him off balance, keeping this hand active and ready to go. If you turn, so you go do the handoff, yep, he gets desperate, he gets a hold of your leg. This is where you want to think about moving your feet in this direction. So your shoulder and your hip, you're gonna move this guy in this direction. You might have your leg, but all of your weight is on the top and you're literally gonna drive his face and his knees into the ground. Okay. Right, so if I put you off balance, yeah, you grab my leg. As I push, you can grab onto my leg, but I'm gonna literally use that, so grab my leg, to guide into the ground.